Behind me is the brand new Toyota Land Cruiser 2025, and this version right here is the Europe version, United States version, and if I'm not wrong, UK and also in Asia will come this version, because as you probably know, I think 1 year ago was released another version for the Arabian area and so on. So definitely this one here, it's for Europe, and I know there are so many people from United States and from Europe and from UK that are interested in this Land Cruiser. And as you probably know, guys, the Land Cruiser, it's one of the most sold car in the world, and it's one of that car that it's really wanted in so many countries. And let's don't forget that this car have around 72 years old. That means it's pretty one of the oldest vehicle in terms of name, in terms of, let's say, fame. I think it's one of the most known car in the world. Land Cruiser. So everybody want a Land Cruiser. I want to make a walkthrough around the car. I want to give you some information about the car that we have right here. I don't have too much time to go into detail, but as soon as I get the car for a proper test drive and a full review will come soon on the channel. So yeah, definitely this is a walkthrough. I will explain you a few things, exterior, interior, and then I hope you can get some useful information from here. The version that it's here exposed, it's the version that comes with a 2.8 liter diesel engine, 4 cylinders, inline, 204 horsepower, 2,475 kilograms. It comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it comes also with a few super nice options. And also in the option here is the color, metallic mica color, which costs 1,400 francs, and also it's a 7-seater, 1,200 francs option for a 7-seater, and the color look phenomenal. I didn't see this color on a Land Cruiser until now, and also online. I think it looks fantastic, really fit with the design and with the purpose of the car. The price of the car starts at 69,900 francs. Now, depending which country you are, the price might be different, but it goes up to 86,500 euro. The consumption on this version, 10.5 liters, 276 grams CO2 emission, but who cares when it comes to Land Cruiser. And then it comes with 360 degrees camera, crawl control. I will show you when we go inside. It's a button where the car, when you go on rocks, will kind of it's kind of a cruise control at low speeds and stuff like that. And then you have also the Safe Sense package free, the park sensors and all that stuff. I don't want to go too much into detail. I don't think it makes any sense. Let's talk a little bit about the exterior design of the car, guys. So first of all, it doesn't look at all as the previous version. As you see also here, it has a kind of a totally design, but it still keep that squarish design from my point of view. It looks really much better, much more modern, and yeah, it stands out on the street a lot because it's definitely a bigger car. Also, it's a little bit shorter than the previous version, and the wheelbase are a little bit longer. That means you have much more space inside the car, which you will see when we go in a second inside the car. Otherwise, I think it looks quite nice. I don't know about you, but I really like how the car stand out, and the lines, the shape, even the lights. We have LED lights, headlamps, tail lights, and also the turning signals are LED, and you will see it on a second. But overall, I think it really look nice. I think it fits so nice with this piano black here on the spoiler on the upper side. By the way, if you want to open the window in the back, you have this button here, which you press it, and then from here you open only the window, and then you have much more space, or much more useful space when you go to grocery, for example, because you don't have to open all this trunk and then you close it from here. Very simple like that, and it's much more useful the way they design it like that, because before, or in other cars, you have the button here, but it will break much faster if it was in the middle, and it was much more complicated to change it here on the glass, where here it changed it much more easier, so much more smarter like that. Land Cruiser on the back with this black piano, look gorgeous. Then you have Toyota here on this black area, LED light on the number, reverse camera, it's down here. Also on the upper side you see the brake light, that's LED as well, and down here on the bumper it's pretty much simple, nothing complicated. Here you have this plastic mat with 4 parking sensors. The exhaust pipe, it's real, and it's down here on the left side. It looks such a classic and so nice. really interesting. And then you have some gray right here on the back. Then you have the spare tire, by the way, under the car right here in order to save some space in the trunk. It's a 7-seater, so you will see in a second how much space you have right there. Here on the left side you have the tank for diesel, and also the AdBlue, it's in the same area. You have the roof rails, which are pretty powerful. I like the fact that the windows are tinted also on the side, on the rear, and it looks really cool. On the lower part you have some rubber also here between the windows, nice transition, a little bit of matte plastic. Even the handles on this version, they are in black glossy, which it looks different. It's maybe for the first time when I see those handles in black. I don't think I saw it on other cars until now. If you want to lock it, you just put your finger here. If you want to unlock it, you put your hands there, and I saw that it works quite fast. This is the key, by the way, with Land Cruiser on the back, and then on the front you have the buttons for lock, unlock, and open the trunk automatically from here. Then going to the mirrors, also it keeps this interesting shape, kind of a squarish shape. It's big, it's really visible. And also on the side you have LED light here. Down here you have the camera for 360 degrees camera, and again this mirror cap, which look really interesting with this squarish design. It's in black glossy, which add a nice contrast to the color. Also some black here. You can see the windshield, it's pretty much straightforward, so you should have a good visibility because the A-pillar is quite straight. Really interesting the way they add and design this area here. Where are the wipers? They're in the middle of the windscreen because now the car comes with a lot of safety features from Toyota, one of the latest. You have the camera up there and the sensors for light and raining. Here we have the daytime running light, turning signal on the side. I will show you in a second also the lightning system. I like so much the grille because it still keep that oldish signature from the older Land Cruiser with Toyota writing in this nice gray matte. It looks so cool. Air intakes, of course, air intakes grille here. Here's the front camera, and down here we have some gray matte again, some air intakes around here, and they are real to improve somehow aerodynamic. I'm not sure if that make too much sense, but they look really cool. I think they help a little bit on the highway at high speeds. 4 sensors on the front, and also some air diffractors down here, and also protector for the engine and the stuff that are down there. The bonnet look really nice creases and shape around here. I like that. The wing here on the side, it's a little bit extended. That looks powerful. Those are the plastics, by the way, around the wheels, which are super useful, and they are extended a little bit, which are super useful. Also on the front, also on the rear, to somehow protect the edges of the paint. Those are the rims here. You can see a lot of rubber because this is the purpose of this car in general. It's to go off-road and to use it in all kind of worse condition. Anyway, nice rims in gray, ventilated brake discs on the front, and on the rear the car comes with ventilated brake discs as well. Down here you have also this step to go inside. Also it's a nice plastic mat. It looks quite nice, and yeah, I think it fit nice with the overall design of the car. The tail lights, you already saw it. It has also this nice design with round shape, kind of a round shape, but it looks really cool. I want to go inside and turn on the hazard light and the lights because I really want to show you the way they look, and also lock the car in the same time. This is the turning signal here on the side, and this is the way it looks from the back. It's pretty visible also from the distance, so it looks pretty nice. Also on the mirror cap, super interesting the way they integrate it and they design it. Turning signals on the side here. You have the low beam and the high beam, also LED light, adaptive LED light, and then you have the daytime running light on the upper side. So this is from the front, the way it looks. I think it fits so cool with the car. Let's go inside, turn off the lights and also the hazard lights. And what I want to do now is just go in the back to show you the trunk, and then in the end probably I want to show you also the engine bay. Now guys, going here in the trunk, if you want to open it, press the button, automatically lift gate in the trunk, and It's a huge entrance. No wonder why this car is, it's extremely practical. It's an extremely all-arounder, off-roader. It's just perfect for all kind of purposes. Up here you have a handle, you have the buttons to close it. Huge square entrance, a little bit of plastic at the entrance, flat floor, and you can see, because it's a third row seater, it's optional. You have this kind of space in the back, which is pretty fine. I can't say it's a lot of space, but it's pretty good. Down here you have some small space where you can add different items. Also, if you want to fold it down, or if you want to pull it a little bit more, you can pull it from here and you can pull it even more. Now if you want to leave it down, you just do it from here and it goes down. I think I have to adjust the front seats a little bit in order to fold down, but wait a second. You have some hooks here in the corners. Also on the right side you have a 12-volt port, and then here you have some storage space and also some armrest right here. Anyway, let me go on the side right here to fold down. If you want to fold down the seats, you do it from here. The great part is that you can adjust those seats. You see right now they are all the way on the back, but you can leave it straight as well. And from here you can choose, you see, you can choose the difference, and you can choose how you like to have the seat. And it's extremely useful, because you can see right now the differences between those seats. Now let me go on the other side to adjust this one as well. So here the same thing, you adjust it. Now the seats in the back just fold down so you can see a little bit better, and this is the way it looks. Man, it's so much space here. It's crazy spacious, and it's flat. It's completely flat. You wouldn't notice the third row, to be honest. Look at this. It's just perfect. It's perfect the way they design it. It's really good. Now let's go on the side, and I want to pull back the seats. Check this out. From down here, if you pull it a little bit longer, you can actually extend and open the seats in this position. That means you will have much more space down here on the legs. You can leave it like that, or you can actually put back the seats. Let me go on the back to show you. All you have to do is just pull this strap, but it's so farther away. It's so farther away, man. You need to stretch a little bit. It's so big. It's crazy spacious. Just like that. Now I can close the trunk and I can go in the back here to show you how much space you have. And by the way, guys, this is the space. You can leave it like that. You can use it for carry different items, or you can definitely pull this seat. It's the lower part of the seats that goes all the way down. In this way, it's able to make it completely flat, which is extremely useful. Once you go inside, you will see what kind of space you have. Let me put this back, just like that. And then, right now in this moment, you have a lot of space right here on the legs. So this is the space. And on the head I have like 2 fingers over my head, and it's perfect visibility outside because you have this window, you have the handle, you have also some vents on the upper side right here. It's pretty good space. And also in the same time you can have one person here, for example, and then you can still have some storage space to put different items around here. It's extremely spacious, and in the front you still have some space left there. So cool. And if you want to go out, just pull it like that and then push it forward, and that's it. That's the space. In the front is the same story, the same handle, hooks, vents, LED up here. It's crazy. I like it so much. I think it's one of the most spacious third row which you can get these days. And also, not only that, it's a spacious third rower, but it's also extremely great to go off-road in all kind of conditions. So you can use it also on the normal areas, and it's kind of complicated to use that with one hand. You have also this armrest here with 2 cup holders. Down here, guys, you don't have any more space, or you don't have the option to adjust it forward or backward. They would stay always in this position. The ISOFIX here, it's pretty cool. It's really nice covered in this leather, so you have to open it like that, and then you have the ISOFIX down there. But I need more hands, man. Let me fold it all the way on the back, and then I want to go inside the car. Let me show you right now how much space I have here, and close the door. just like that. I like very much the way the doors are sounding. The quality, it's really good. This is the space over the head. I'm 173, by the way. Huge space on the head. This is all the way on the back. Man, I can stretch my legs. Look at the legs, man. Oh my God, it's so big. And even in the front, it's still left a lot of space. I can stretch my legs completely. Wow. I love it, man. I love it. I can get used to it. I'm almost on the back. I'm almost like in a Rolls Royce or something like that. It's extremely, extremely spacious. Up here on the roof, it's a little bit, yeah, I would say it's a little bit harder. I can't say it's super high quality, but it's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't stay with your hands on the roof. Extremely good space. I like the fact that on the back of the front seat you have some leather, some storage space, transmission tunnel. Here you have two USB-C ports plus a 12-volt port. I think you can see it. I hope you can see that. And here you have the climatic system controllers, which are of course they have on the screen here, and it show you the information. And here you have the Land Cruiser writing on this gray part. Now if you go in the middle, by the way, in the middle you have the armrest. You saw it before. If you go in the middle, guys, you stay like that, your legs a little bit spread, but the space is extremely, extremely, extremely good. Look at this. This is the space on the head. Pretty good. And also on the legs, extremely good space. Love it. Now when it comes to dashboard, I have to say they keep that raw look of the dashboard, which is amazing. I really like the shape. I like that it still use a lot of physical buttons. So we have a lot of ton of physical button on the center console, physical button on the steering wheel. The design, the squarish round design, it fit really nice with the exterior of the car, which it's a big plus. Anyway, let's go in the front. In the front you can see the window, the way they designed the window. It's such a squarish design, and the fact that it is like that, you have a very good visibility outside on the windows. Here you have some leather on the doors, which is very nice integrated, and also soft material everywhere. Almost everywhere you have soft material. You have leather here, a little bit softer with white stitches. You have the button for the windows, electric adjustable windows, and also electric adjustable mirror. Down here you have the speaker, also big entrance. Right here, electric adjustable seats. Also you have the pedals. From here you open the hood and also open the tank. Plus here you have a few other options and buttons, which I will show you in the future. I don't want to lose too much time. I like very much the fact that everywhere here it's soft material, guys. Here it's a little bit of plastic, but everywhere here in the center it's soft leather. I like very much the vents, which look really nice. I really love the way they look. And also the steering wheel, which is electric adjustable from here, from behind. It's really cool. Now when it comes to quality of the seats, they look pretty simple, pretty basic, pretty classic, but the quality is extremely good, and they are very comfortable. Plus they have these perforated areas, and if we look here you will see that the car comes with ventilated seats and heated seats, which is great. It's kind of complicated to do this review because there are so many people around here, which is kind of hard to do it. Up here you have handle, microphone, and up here you have the LED lights up here. You have also the SOS button and microphone, and a huge mirror right here. The steering wheel, I love the steering wheel. You saw before, you can adjust it from here, up and down, left and right, electrically. Good grip, good quality as you touch it. It's really similar with other Toyota cars in terms of quality. You have some sensors here to read your face for all the safety features. Here you have some physical button to adjust different features in the cockpit. I will show you in a second. And then here you have some physical button for the cruise control and all that safety features, which I will show you in a future test drive, so stay close. Now here in the middle armrest, it's perfectly positioned. You can open it up. It's in leather and it's super soft and nice. In the back you can take a look, pretty quick. Yeah, I will show you later because there are so many people in the back there. You have a box here, and this is a cool box. That means you have this button. If you press this button, and if I put the contact, let me show you. Here is the start engine button, right? So once you press it, when you press the cool box, you will hear that here will stay always cool, which is great to have it. Here we have the switch and the selector for the high gear, low gear, lock the rear, lock the center, traction control, electronic handbrake, auto hold, the crawl mode that I showed you before, optional. And then we have the driving mode. Here is the driver selectors. From here you change different driving modes, and the car come with 3 driving modes: eco, normal, and sport mode. Every time you change, it changes also the graphic. Here you have the gear selector. You can go also in manual, so you can change the gears manually if you want to from here, from this selector. Also 2 cup holders, wireless charging, 3 USB ports, which is incredible, HDMI, and then you have the view here from the 360 degrees camera, which is great. I showed you before, it comes with a 360 degrees camera. Also you can see the reverse camera and so on. And then a little bit higher we have the climatic system with physical button, which is great because you can adjust it the way you want it. You can also turn it off from here. Heated steering wheel, heated seats, ventilated seats, all the physical button, all the useful buttons are here. So yeah, this is great. Also the vents, good quality around here. Here we have the glove box, which is big. You have an LED light, pretty good. A little bit higher you already see the mirror. The cockpit, guys, it's very similar with the newest Toyota. If you saw my reviews with the newest models, you will notice that it's quite similar, and you can kind of adjust it, and you can kind of customize the screen in many ways. I already reviewed those screen and multimedia, so if you want to see it, guys, I really recommend you to go on my channel and check it out. You can customize the left side and the right side depend on what you want to see there. You can go on the right side and you can customize and see trip A, trip B, the consumption, the tire pressure, the traction monitoring, so it shows you the power distribution, and then pitch and roll. This is also for off-roader, voltmeter, AdBlue, and so on. It's really useful. I mean, it has a lot of options here to add on. Pitch, this is really cool. And then of course in the middle you can do the same. You can choose blank, driver support, the map, settings. Here you can go even in deeper settings, and the errors if the car have any errors, or you can choose to have the map just like that, small or big, depend how you want to have it. This is also great, and also the brightness, the position of the screen is great, so you have a good visibility from the driver point of view. If you go forward right here, you can change the language as you start the multimedia screen. Also the multimedia is the same as you have it on the other new Toyota models. What I notice, and I play a little bit with the screen, not only that it's very well positioned right here, but it's also relatively responsive, and I like how responsive it is. So it's kind of the same as you have on the new Yaris Cross or other Toyota. Now if you go, for example, here, you can add a new destination. You will see it's loading relatively fast, so it's easy to use, it's easy to see, and that's great. And plus you have here on the left side the shortcuts from the media, telephone, the phone, the climatic here on the vehicle. You have the off-road information, which is super useful, and then you can customize the lights, illumination, brightness, the doors, the boarding, exit, entry, climatic, utility. Then you go forward to the settings, and you have the kind of the same settings as you have it also on other cars. Cool, right? Yeah, so that's it, guys. It's simple, but it is much better than before, and I like that they start to improve more and more those stuff. Plus it's huge difference in terms of cockpit if we compare it with the previous version. You have handles here, everywhere, up here, as you probably saw before. And that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from here. I know it wasn't full of detail and technical data because I don't have so much time, and I have to review, I think, around 5-6 cars in the same day. So I try to make a walk around so you can get some information, but as soon as I get the car will come the full information and details, so stay close. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.